What are the 20 most used verbal phrases and gives an example with the definition. After the definition, you put a comma afterwards, made a line break.
Sure. Here are 20 commonly used verbal phrases with examples and their definitions. Break down. To separate something into smaller parts or pieces. Example. The teacher broke down the complex math problem into smaller steps. Bring up. To raise a topic or issue for discussion. Example. During the meeting, she brought up the possibility of a company retreat. Carry out. To perform or execute a task or action. Example. The police will carry out an investigation to determine the cause of the fire. Come up with. To think of or suggest an idea or solution. Example. She came up with a creative way to decorate the office for the holiday party. Cut off. To stop or interrupt something suddenly. Example. The phone call was cut off when the battery died. Figure out. To solve or understand something. Example. It took her a while to figure out how to use the new software. Get away. To escape or leave a situation. Example. He needed to get away from the office for a few days to recharge. Give up. To stop trying or surrender. Example. After several unsuccessful attempts, he decided to give up on his dream of becoming a professional musician. Go on. To continue or proceed with an activity or event. Example. The concert will go on despite the rain. Hold on. To wait or pause for a moment. Example. Can you hold on for a minute while I grab my notebook? Look for. To search for something. Example. She looked for her keys for 10 minutes before finding them in her purse. Make up. To invent or fabricate a story or excuse. Example. He made up an elaborate excuse for why he was late to the meeting. Pick up. To collect or retrieve something. Example. She stopped by the store to pick up some groceries on her way home. Put off. To delay or postpone something. Example. The meeting was put off until next week due to scheduling conflicts. Set up. To arrange or organize something. Example. The event planner will set up the decorations for the wedding reception. Show up. To appear or arrive at a location or event. Example. She was surprised when her old friend showed up at her birthday party. Take over. To assume control or responsibility for something. Example. The new CEO will take over the company next month. Think over. To consider or contemplate something carefully. Example. Before making a decision, she needed time to think over all the options. Turn down. To reject or refuse something. Example. He was disappointed when the company turned down his proposal. Work out. To exercise or engage in physical activity, or to resolve a problem or issue. Example. She works out at the gym every morning before heading to work. The team will work out the details of the project during the next meeting.